Hey everyone, Sad Soul here. You may have guessed from the title, but the Skyrim VRP will be on hold for up to 2 to 3 weeks, maybe even longer. Hopefully not. This is due to many rising problems within the save file, as well as the mod list, and much more issues outside of Skyrim. Within those 2 to 3 weeks, you will still get Sunday videos, just not the Skyrim RP, until it gets resolved and set in stone. Hell, maybe this is a sign for me to find somebody to help me make a Wabbajack for everyone that follows Wolfram, because I know some of you like my Modlist. It's just me as a person. I tend to get too into modding. I try to add or subtract some, which is very bad to do. Very, very bad. You should not do that ever if you get into modding. Once you get your perfect mod list, don't change it anymore. I have a bad habit of doing that, so that's one reason why I want to get a Wabbajack, so I can not do that anymore. But anyway, here's what the underlying issue was. The first time the save became bloated and I began to experience a lot of crashing. A lot of this came from heavy script loads, and it just decided to crash during combat and all that stuff, so that was a shame. The second time it happened, it began to do the same thing despite changing a bit of the heavy script load mods to lighter script load mods, yet somehow it still began to be bloated, and sometimes even more than the previous, and it just irritated me so much, so I removed and changed more to get the lighter stuff back in. And this third time I began to experience a lot, and I mean a lot, performance issues despite changing the mods even further for lighter loads. Yet those loads took a dump on me, and my computer, despite having an i9 9900K, if I could say that right, i9 9900K CPU and a 2080 Ti, I can't exactly overclock it because I don't have the correct, basically my computer is strong enough, yet it isn't. As I said, I have an i9 9900K and a 2080 Ti, and even dropping the super sampling from Steam by 50% to 50% didn't do much at all. I was still getting late starts, and GPU frame time and CPU frame time was dropping. I know I could decrease more mods, but I wanted to find a way to get what I want to work, at least for my computer. And I'll have to touch base with some people, somebody, maybe within the SkyrimVR subreddit, to find out what I could do. I don't know. I know a bit about modding, clearly from my videos. I know quite a bit, but not as much as people like. I use his name a lot, but Shizoff. His knowledge is impeccable, as well as Arctil. Arctil's modding is everyone from the SkyrimVR subreddit essentially is big brain compared to my smooth brain. So within those 2 to 3 weeks, I'll be either talking with someone about a Wabbajack or slowly progressing back to where I was in the RP, because I'm sure everyone hates having to replay the same thing over and over, and this would be the fourth time, and I don't want to do that. So if I do, I will take my time adjusting back to Wolfram's current place within the RP. So I just hope for the safe return of Wolfram the Hybrid. This is a huge bummer for me because I truly enjoyed it, and I know that a lot of you watch it. Clearly from the view count, a lot of you watch it, and that makes me happy. So just hope for the safe return of Wolfram the Hybrid. If anything, there'll be a different one, but I want to complete Wolfram. That's my main thing, is that I want to complete Wolfram because I enjoy the story of Wolfram. And not just because of the story of Wolfram, but the initial character of Wolfram is what's making me want to continue. From the sessions you've seen, it may have seemed okay. Within the headset, it was kind of not, especially with the session you're seeing. This is the latest attempt to record the session. This is with 50% super sampling and adjusting everything down below to see if it could work. And it did essentially. It did get the point across, but just not the way I wanted it to play out, I guess. So, yeah, this is the latest session that you're seeing. You're seeing everything that was supposed to be happening within the RP episode that was supposed to be this. So yeah. Before I close out the video, I wanted to take the time to explain Wolfram's personality, his ideals, and so on. And I want to explain it because I never really explained it in the introduction video of the series. So this is an opportunity to say that, I guess. And if you want to skip through, feel free. But if you're curious, here you go. I also want to explain the Modlist as what I want or wanted it to be. So here we go. Wolfram is an individual derived from a character that I had drawn and written named Kage Wolfram. Kage Wolfram is the initial character from a story I have written, and it's on hiatus because writer's block is a thing. Not many know about it, but well, now you know. The initial character of Kage Wolfram, though, is he is born from nothing and was born simply for duty with the prowess of shadows and being the first of his kind. So I wanted to somehow integrate Kage Wolfram into Skyrim, despite the lack of abilities that Skyrim can give, which is hence the mods. So Wolfram is made into a spell sword character that can harness a power unique to his own, hence the spell siphon and conduit mod integration. Wolfram is to be unique, hence the hybrid portion of him, as well as having the sense of duty, yet with an anti-hero mind, as a sense of duty is also plagued by evil intentions. Eventually, Kage goes from hero to anti-hero, killing what is necessary, or what should be done. I mean, clearly, Wolfram doesn't care in the story anyway because he just kills whoever, essentially. But that's the intention of Wolfram, is to be a hero to anti-hero. So the Modlist, I wanted to be as immersed as possible. Hence the survival mods and hypothermia, the campfire, the cloaks, everything. I wanted to be immersed and have access to abilities that can make me unique. These mods are mods like Moonlight Tales, which changed to Growl within this session. Growl, Sacrosanct, Spell Siphon, Conduit, Apocalypse, Magic spells, as well as utilities like Dragonborn Speaks Naturally and Dragonborn Unlimited. But I also wanted the world of Skyrim to seem bigger than what it initially is, hence trying to put as many of the VR specific mods into the game, specifically Navigate VR and VRAK, and making the trees bigger and so on, and resizing the animals. And there's so much that the VR community has done that I wanted to integrate into the story, because I wanted to be right. I guess that's all I can really say. Despite, wanting to make Skyrim bigger, having mods that allow me to go other places like Bruma, etc., was not being integrated because, well, I just want to focus on Skyrim. Maybe I'll go add those in the future, Theo. I don't know. I'll have to make an updated list to truly tell you what I want, what I wanted. for Wolfram to play as, so you can get the gist of it. You know, I mean, you get the gist of it essentially from the previous episodes of the roleplay anyway. But yeah, that's what I wanted, and it makes me sad that I can't continue it, at least right now. I want to, but I have been having so much headache and so much issues with it that I need to take a break from it. At least take a break from it while also not taking a break from it. As I said, maybe the Wabbajack thing, etc. So again, just hope with me that Skyrimvr RP will make a safe return with Wolfram the hybrid. And if anyone is watching that has experience in creating a Wabbajack, feel free to contact me within my Discord or email me with the email from YouTube, and I'll add you or email you back and we can go from there. If not, find me on the Skyrimvr subreddit, because I'm pretty sure the second I upload this, I'll be on there. Anyway, I'm sorry about the RP's plummet, and I will provide Sunday content still, as I said, just not the RP until this is resolved. I hope you all have a great evening and expect videos on the normal schedule dates as, you know, normal. See you in the next one, my souls. Bye.